The waiting is over. This is the 18th FA Cup final that the Gunners have contested, and victory over Hull City would be Arsenal's 5th under Arsene Wenger, but a first trophy for what seems a very long 9 years. The odds are stacked heavily in the Gunners' favour, but Arsenal fans only have to look back to 2011 and the shock League Cup final defeat to Birmingham City. Nothing can be taken for granted. Let's have a look at the two sides then. We'll begin, of course, with the Gunners. 2 changes for Arsenal, and both were expected. Per Mertesacker and Santi Cazorla return after being rested in the win at Norwich last week. Lucas Fabianski has been an ever-present in the FA Cup run and has been rewarded with the goalkeeper's jersey today. So Szczesny is on the bench, as is Jack Wilshere, who returned from a foot injury in the game against Norwich off the bench. Well, Steve Bruce has shuffled his pack with Hull. 4 changes, no surprise really. Liam Rosenior, James Chester, Stephen Quinn and Matty Fryatt all come in. Fryatt will play as the lone striker and has scored 10 times in his last 13 FA Cup starts. Both Nikica Jelavic and Shane Long are cup tied, so that's why they miss out. The first corner of the game goes to the Tigers, which Quinn will take in front of the Arsenal contingent. Looking for Huddleston, who got a strike. He takes a deflection and it's gone into the net. Hull have taken the lead here through James Chester, their centre half. And who would have thought that so early in the game?
Well, that's the worst possible start that we could have. Obviously that's a downside to zonal marking because we've got everybody in the box.
Yeah, the ball was played in by Huddleston. It was a routine they've worked on, but obviously not to deflect it off Chester. He was hoping to get a shot on target there. And no chance for Fabianski. He was wrong-footed by it. And they all count. What a start for Hull City here. And James Chester doesn't get many goals. That could be a priceless one so early. Look at the reaction of Steve Bruce and those Hull fans. Huddleston plays the free kick in. Free header almost for David Mailer. This is Quinn. Nice skill. Goes round Ramsey. Puts another cross in. They're queuing up again. Fabianski makes the save. Hull have scored. It's 2-0. Curtis Davies has bundled the ball in, and Arsenal all over the place.
Well, it's just going from bad to worse now. We're not winning first headers. We're not stopping crosses. We're just not picking up in the box.
Nice skill here by Quinn. Another good ball in. Fabianski makes the save here. But as you can see, Curtis Davies in the right place. 2 centre-halves scoring. There's that header. It's actually come off the post, hasn't it? Initially I thought Fabianski had made the save. It's actually come off the post at the end, and Davies followed up. Very important that Arsenal stay in the game at the moment. Over comes the corner. Once again, it's a free header. It's off the line from Kieran Gibbs. That was so nearly 3-0. It was Alex Bruce, the other centre-half this time.
Well, I mean, that was nearly a horrendous situation. Gibbs has done marvellous, but it's, again, they're just hanging balls up at the back. Everyone's getting a run and a jump on our defenders. Luckily, Gibbs has knocked that away.
Now Lucas Podolski. That's another foul. That's a needless free kick given away by Alex Bruce, and that will give Arsenal some encouragement.
This is where hopefully we've got to try and capitalise. Got to get a goal before half-time and get ourselves back in this game.
Cazorla and Podolski are behind the free kick. You think it would probably favour a right footer. Cazorla is good with his right and his left boot. And Probert has got the ball 10 yards back. It's going to be Santi Cazorla. Not a bad strike. What a goal that was! Arsenal are back into the tie. And it's Santi Cazorla with a wonderful free kick.
That is just, as they say, postage stamp. That's top right-hand corner. Keeper no chance. Just what we needed. And really that's our first effort on goal. Just sheer brilliance. Quality, technique, just the right amount of pace.
That could be a huge goal in the context of this FA Cup final. Good ball in that. Here's Mesut Ozil, gets a shot. It's headed away. That was goalwards, I think. I think Curtis Davies was the man who flicked it away.
That was a great delivery. Right in the danger area. It just didn't fall to us for that second second phase.
Good dummy there, though. This is Aaron Ramsey. Plays it in Olivier Giroud. Good defending by Chester. Got his body in the way. Here's Podolski. 30 yards out. That was a good strike. It took a deflection. He'll be out for a corner.
That wasn't going wide, I don't think. That was bang on target. So that could have hit and gone anywhere.
Fryatt's away here. Matty Fryatt's. Well, in fact, no. I initially didn't think the flag had gone up, but
I think Koscielny was very, very lucky. He went down far too easy, expecting the foul. The linesman didn't give it. Could easily have been one-on-one.
it's a good ball over the top. I think it was Gibbs in there, wasn't it, making a rare foray forwards, but Hull did just enough to put him off.
Again, it just shows if we're willing to make them runs in behind, might get stuff out of it.
Ramsey looking for the run of Mesut Ozil. Now Ozil should get to this. He pulls it back. It was a good pull back, actually. Nobody there. And Rosenio cleared.
I mean, Ozil's done a great run. He's kept going. It's a great little ball in. That's where we need people to bust a gut to get in the box.
Al Hamadi. Quinn was caught late then. Here's Huddleston. Not a bad try. It's the second time he's had a sight of goal.
Hull showing that passion, that determination. They're chasing lost causes.
Gibbs clips one in. Is that a foul? It did look like there was a challenge on Giroud. It certainly looked like initially there was a pull from Huddleston here. Maybe Giroud went down too easily. Here's Fryatt. Puts it straight back to Arsenal though. Nice football there. Giroud linking his Sanogo, touches it on. Here's Ozil. It's back into Yaya Sanogo. Works it out to Gibbs. Trying to go round El Mohammadi. Has he kept it in? No, it's out for a goal kick. A bit better from Arsenal though.
Nice little close play. Unfortunately, a touch from Sanogo there just sent everybody back. Just needed just a nice little run or a pass.
Ramsey, the game going from end to end. That's a good ball by Aaron Ramsey. Here's Santi Cazorla. Curtis Davies with a challenge. Arsenal want a penalty. They're not going to get one. Cazorla is furious.
There is a foul. I mean, he's just taken his feet from under him. How the linesman, who's just there, how the linesman cannot give that.
Giroud's got round McShane. Olivier Giroud pulls it back. It went off Sanogo, but into the side netting. Is it a corner? I think it might be.
Oh, that was unlucky. Giroud done well, getting his body in front and cut in. You could see Sanogo was just trying to flick it behind. It's come off Davis.
Cazorla swings it in. Sani is in there, and there's the equaliser from Laurent Koscielny. It's Arsenal 2, Hull 2.
You just hope he gets up okay.
Good peeling away by Cazorla. Took a slight deflection, but Koscielny was in the way of McGregor. He did enough to divert the ball into the net. And Arsenal are level. Cazorla plays it in. Giroud, here is Sanogo. Charged down by Davis. Sanogo gets it again though, plays it in. Real chance, Kieran Gibbs! Oh, he's put it over the top. What a chance that was to win the game.
Sanogo did everything right. He worked hard to win it back. Just needed a little, just to be calm, and the fans can't believe it behind.
It's all Arsenal now. Ramsey, chance to run. Aaron Ramsey. Is that a foul in the box? Lee Probert says no. Arsenal again was shouting and screaming for a penalty.
That's a nudge in the back, definitely for sure. You see them given most Saturdays.
Good ball in to Sanogo. Good header on. Ramsey nearly got in there. Here's Giroud. Good save by McGregor.
He struck it really well. Just a nice height for the keeper, unfortunately. Giroud kept it down.
Here's Ozil. Giroud. Yaya Sanogo gets hold of the shot just wide. Just for a moment I thought that we'd inspired him to that winning goal.
It was unlucky. It was a great little layoff from Giroud. I think the keeper may have got some fingers to that.
Aaron Ramsey, that's a good ball. On to Mesut Ozil. Plays an early ball into Giroud, who's fighting for this in there. Made room for the shot, but it's a nice height for the goalkeeper to get down and easily gather.
He done well to get the angle for the shot, but he was off balance. He was going away from goal. He was never going to get any real power.
Well, the 90 minutes final whistle has blown. We're going to extra time here in the FA Cup final. Laurent Koscielny's equaliser, around 70 minutes, put Arsenal level at 2-2. Good pressure from Arsenal there. It's a hole now with Davis. As you can see though, Arsenal making it very difficult for them. Here's Ramsey looking for Olivier Giroud off the bar.
Oh, it's a great cross. He got up, great header, just couldn't get it down. Probably just got too much power on it.
Cazorla, Ozil, Ramsey. Gets the return there. Aaron Ramsey! Into the side netting though.
So unlucky. That was great play. You wait for the defenders to get tight. Great little 1-2. Just needed to shoot across the goal.
The two substitutes combining. Back to Jack Wilshere. Linking with Sanogo. Wilshere was nearly in. And then a shot comes in. It's well over the top from Ramsey. And Arsenal win it back. Here's Ramsey. Might have to come inside. Keeps possession. Slows it down. Back to Arteta. Wilshere. Early ball to Sanogo. Chester's there again. Here's Giroud. Flicks it in. The shot comes in. And it's in! Is that the winning goal? And who but Aaron Ramsey may have won the cup for Arsenal?
Well, it had to be him, didn't it? What he's done all season with all them goals. It wasn't his best one, but I'll tell you what, it's one of his most important ones this year.
Wilshere involved. Sanogo again. Then Giroud. And then Ramsey. It was a fine finish, actually. And is that the goal that wins Arsenal the FA Cup?
That's a well-worked goal. I mean, Giroud's done. He's done brilliant. He's just knocked it back. Ramsey there just placed it low and hard.
I'll win it back this time. Huddleston anywhere will do. They need to get it forwards. Mertesacker under no real pressure, but he's fallen over here. And what's Fabianski's come flying out. Hull City have a great chance.
It was just a comedy of errors. Mertesacker's just stumbled and fallen, and what Fabianski's doing there, I don't know.
Here's George Boyd. This may be Hull's last chance to try and put some pressure on the Arsenal goal. Boyd did well. Found room for the cross. Mertesacker gets a header. It's anywhere will do from Arteta. It's straight back to Hull City. Aluko is very ambitious, although it was on target.
It's a long way out. I'm thinking, what are you doing shooting? Fabianski done well, considering he was not sighted.
Koscielny's header. Rosiski's in there. Sanogo. It's fallen to Wilshere. Giroud's with him, and Rosiski's with him as well. Wilshere's spotted Thomas Rosicky. This would seal it for Arsenal. Thomas Rosicky right across. McShane's off the line. And it's into the feet of Boyd. There goes the final whistle. Arsenal have done it. 3-2 after extra time. Cue celebrations here. Hull players could barely believe it. They led 2-0. Players jumping on Arsene Wenger. It's Arsenal's first domestic trophy in 9 years. Once everyone's ready, Vermaelen's coming back across now. I think it's going to be Thomas Vermaelen, is it? Will Arsene Wenger get involved? I think Arsene Wenger's going to allow Vermaelen and Arteta. No, it's Thomas Vermaelen who holds the trophy aloft. Arsenal are the FA Cup winners of 2014 then. What a great moment. 9 years in waiting, but the wait is over, and there's Arsene Wenger getting in on the act. Fabulous moment here for everyone connected with Arsenal Football Club, and let's hope it's a springboard for more success, Martin.
Well, hope so. You know, the side have improved. They've had to work really hard for this one. There's a lot of relief up there now, probably more so than celebrated. The side's a good age. We should be competing in more cup finals.